Welcome to Dale Minzoff Field.
Welcome to Dale Minzoff Field here in Marinette as we get you ready for the resumption of this ball game here from last night. 3-0 Eau Claire. It is the Sheboygan Post 83 Ball Club and Eau Claire Post 53. Eau Claire will be at
13, Eli Rapke up to bat.
Eau Claire will be at the plate with a runner at second and one out. Eli Rathke, followed by C.J. Varsho and Cooper Dykes here in the fourth inning as they finish up some field work. Again, a tremendous job all week long by the crew getting this field in as good of condition as you can. A big thunderstorm last night. Rain just sporadically popped up this afternoon, and they're working through that right now over at second base. Both of these teams will play later on this afternoon and tonight. Their matchups are determined already. It's just a matter of what time they will be playing. Eau Claire will have to play Janesville, and Sheboygan will have to play Manitowoc because Eau Claire and Manitowoc cannot face each other again until Championship Saturday if that matchup comes around. Pitcher for this,
is number 10, Caleb Psalm.
the third pitcher used by Sheboygan in this game will be Caleb Psalm. Kyle Damrow started it off. Jake Norris came in after the first inning. Really shut down this Eau Claire Ball Club after he came in, and because of technicalities with pitchers getting ready and pitch counts and numbers and all the likes of that. There'll be a new pitcher here for Sheboygan. Eau Claire will have a new pitcher as well, as Bennett Stocky will not be able to pitch. He will be able to pitch if Eau Claire makes it to Championship Saturday because he was at 38 pitches. You only need 1 day off at that pitch total. So Bennett will be available tomorrow if Eau Claire makes it to Championship Saturday. The winner of this game will chalk their name into a championship game tomorrow, and they will have clinched a spot in the National Regionals in Midland, Michigan, because the top two teams, the winner and the runner-up of this state tournament, punch their tickets to the National Regionals next week. Eau Claire and Eau Claire and Manitowoc were the two teams last year. Manitowoc, the state champions. Eau Claire, the runners-up.
At the top of the fourth inning, there's a runner on second.
Eli Rathke at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Caleb Psalm will be on the mound. Steve Maves alongside Trevor Zaleski, Cale Jacoby, Bill Held, Mike Wenlett, and Jason Zaleski. Full crew on board here for our final 2 days of the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. Again, glad you're with us. Glad to be with you here on Zaleski Sports. The first pitch of the resumed game this afternoon, scheduled at 2:30. We're going at 3:33, and the offering to Rathke is a breaking ball and good for a strike. So Rathke, just like that, got 2 strikes on him. And it's 1 and 2 to Eli Rathke. C.J. Varsho waits on deck. Runner at second is Brayton Thillman. Brayton led the inning off with a walk. Tyler Webb bunted him over, and that was going to be fouled straight back, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3-0 Eau Claire. All 3 of those runs coming in the first inning. All 3 RBIs coming with 2 outs. They had 4 straight 2-out base hits to Eau Claire last night. The 1-2 to Rathke is a breaking ball, missed high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 teams remain in this state tournament. You got 3 games today, or 2.5 games today. 1 or 2 games tomorrow. The 2-2 swung out and missed. And Rathke is down with a strikeout, and there's 2 outs here in the 4th inning. 1 away for C.J. Varsho.
Center fielder, number 12, C.J. Varsho.
Varsho a single and a fly out in his 2 at-bats. 3rd at-bat of the game for the young man, the young center fielder. with a runner at second and 2 outs. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Eau Claire. No runs, 1 hit. That one's going to be looped into shallow left. Coming in and making the catch is Dane Nikolai to end the 4th inning. There we go. We've played 3.5. It's Eau Claire 3 and Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the 2023 Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Some defensive changes for Eau Claire. Now pitching number 20, Sawyer Stein.
Welcome back to Marinette. Some changes here for Eau Claire post 53. The changes: Sawyer Stein, the new pitcher. Bennett Stocky, who pitched last night, is now at third base. The third baseman, Eli Rathke, who started this inning, or restarted this inning, is now out of the game, and Austin Remington is the first baseman. So Rathke had to finish his at-bat, and then is going to be taken out of this ball game for Eau Claire. Austin Remington will take over in the number 9 spot in the batting order for Rathke playing first base. Nick Herzog to lead things off here for Sheboygan, trailing 3-0 here in the 4th inning. Nick Herzog.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning, the shortstop, number 7, Nicholas Herzog.
Nick grounded into a 4-6-3 double play last night. Sawyer Stein misses for a ball here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Herzog, Damro, and Steffen for post 83. It's going to be a line foul past third, and he evens it up at a ball and a strike. Going down there to chase it. One of the assistant coaches for Sheboygan. And Sheboygan hosted the tournament last year, coming in with a couple of nice wins. That one misses just outside, 2-1. Took down Marinette in the first game, 6-0. Took down Appleton a couple days ago, 6-4. And missed a bit high, 3-1. As part of the tournament, it is tough to come by for pitching. And 5 pitches, Nick Herzog with a leadoff walk here in the 4th against the new pitcher, Sawyer Stein. So a runner will be at first for Sheboygan, trailing 3-0 for Cooper Damro. Cooper, the third baseman, fly out to center field. About 16 hours ago or so. Sheboygan with the energy. They clap. They stop clapping in the dugout right before the pitch is thrown, and Damro fouls it back, 0-1. Birds will have their hands full once again this weekend, heading down to Atlanta. The Braves took 2 out of 3 from the Crew last weekend. A lot of home runs for Atlanta in that series. The 0-1 misses low. handful of games against Atlanta, and then they go to Washington, D.C. Take on the Nationals, who are having a tough go of it this year. And there's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first, and they missed the tag. Yep. And back in time, just back in time. Close play over there, but from our view, it looked like he had missed the tag. And the call right there. Big secondary lead there for Nick Herzog. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out for Cooper Damrow. The 1-2. And we chopped over to second. Double play opportunity is second for 1. Across and not in time. Will reach on a fielder's choice, but they erase the leadoff walk. And there's 1 out on the 4-6 put out. Cooper Damrow reaches on the fielder's choice. The Brewers in Atlanta for 3. Washington for 3.
Number 40, Ryan Steppen.
And then they come back home for 4 against the Pirates. They just made a trade yesterday with Pittsburgh, bringing Carlos Santana to Milwaukee. Check swing in there for a strike anyway, and it's 0-1. Ryan Steffen at the plate, a strikeout victim in the second inning. Sending Johnny Severino to Pittsburgh, a minor league player. That was going to be lined into center field. And the second base hit of the day, or shouldn't say that, second base hit of the game for Sheboygan. And there's runners at first and second with only 1 out for Dane Nikolai.
Now batting the left fielder, number 3.
So 4 against the Pirates, 3 against the Rockies, and 4 then against the Chicago White Sox. White Sox a seller this year, as again a team that spends millions, tens of millions of dollars every year during the offseason to try and get a winning team, and they are struggling mightily again this year. There's a strike to Nikolai, and it's 0-1. Head to south side of Chicago at the end of, or the weekend of the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Then they head out west. Face off with the Dodgers. Allen bounces in there. Good stop by Sam Knickerbocker, and there's 1 ball and 1 strike. Then they face a handful of teams that could win their division. The Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Rangers having a very, very good season. And a high strike, and it's 1-2 to Dane Nikolai. Caleb Salm awaits on deck. You know, Claire had a rough start to the season in Legion play. 1 point at 6-7 on the year. And a breaking ball, a high strike, and a strike 3 called, and there's 2 away. Strike number 1 for Sawyer Stein.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Caleb.
And now Caleb Salm, the pitcher. Runner at second base, and first and second, I should say, with 2 outs. First offering to Salm, hits the inside corner for a strike. Sawyer Stein comes set, the 0-1. Popped up and out of play. 0-2. And appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. All weekend long, and coming back and resuming this game with us here this afternoon. Fires back, lines it to right. Over on it is Thillman, and that'll end the Sheboygan 4th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. We've played 4 complete. It is Eau Claire 3, Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament, Zaleski Sports.
No errors and 2 left.
Be
ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Cooper Dykes to lead things off here for Eau Claire in the fifth inning. Dykes, Stein, and Palmer. People taking it in underneath the grandstands here today. Again, a picture-perfect location for this state tournament. Field is pristine. Weather just a couple of times a little bit iffy, but other than that, it has been a very good week here in Marinette. First offering is missed for a ball to Cooper Dykes, and it's 1-0. We play in the top of the fifth inning. And we got through 3 1/3 yesterday, 3 full innings, and had one out in the fourth. Bounces in there, and it's 2-0 to Cooper. A walk and a fly out for Cooper Dykes in his first 2 at-bats last night. Caleb Psalm out of the windup. Coach Steve Goes said that they're going to play inning by inning. Now it's going to be a line to center and backing up for a second. Reaching up, and Mason Schmall with the catch. And there's one away for Sawyer Stein. A couple of fly-outs to center for Sawyer.
Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Sawyer Stein.
Stein with nobody on and one away. Trenton Palmer waits on deck. Trenton was warming up before. Breaking ball missed high, and it's 1-0. He was warming up in the bullpen before Sawyer Stein was. Thought Trenton was going to pitch. Sawyer went out there for a little bit longer bullpen session, and he gets the nod here this afternoon. Driven to right field. Over on it is Hibbeling, still backing up, and catches it in front of the warning track for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Trenton Palmer. A strikeout and a flyout in the ball game for Trenton.
Now batting the left fielder, number 22, Trenton Palmer.
And Sam Knickerbocker waits on deck. Psalm fires home, and the breaker doesn't break, and it's 1-0. 315 down the left field line, 312 right field line, 365 to dead center here at Marinette Pedersen Ballpark. And it's 2-0 now to Trenton Palmer. And the winner and the runner-up head to Midland, Michigan next week, August 2nd through the 6th for a national regional. And then the national tournament, I believe in Shelby, North Carolina. And 4 pitches, Trenton Palmer walks. The runner at first now for Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher. Sam, an RBI single and a ground out in the ball game.
35, Sam Knickerbocker.
Sam, a old soul player at heart. The pulled up pants, a little bit baggy. Fly ball to right center field, and Mason Schmall will make the catch. Send the 5th inning. We've played 4.5. Eau Claire 3, Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the 2023 Wisconsin American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
At Marquardt Motors, we want our customers to experience the highest possible level of satisfaction. That's why we offer the largest selection of new and used vehicles at the lowest possible price. It's why we offer Saturday service, and we have our own body shop on site. We want buying and taking care of your vehicle to be easy and convenient for you. Earning your trust is what matters most. At Marquardt, we know business is really about people and relationships, not dollar signs in the bottom line. That's why our salespeople are paid by salary and a bonus for volume, but never a commission on the amount you pay for your vehicle. It's why we offer comfortable waiting rooms with refreshments, home-baked cookies, and free Wi-Fi. Buying and servicing your vehicle should be both easy and comfortable. At Marquardt Motors, we know your vehicle is a huge part of your life, providing freedom of mobility and safety for your family. That's why we offer the largest fleet of free loaners in the area. It's also why we offer GM certified service and parts at very competitive prices. It's why we have GM certified and world-class technicians on our team. You can have peace of mind knowing that we'll be here to take care of you for as long as you own your vehicle. It's our goal to offer the best car buying and servicing experience in the Chippewa Valley. We can't promise to be perfect, but we will always strive to operate with integrity. I'm Dave Marquardt. I invite you to come experience the personal service we've worked for 50 years to achieve and will continue to improve on for many years to come.
Welcome back to Marinette. As again, we'd like to thank our friends here in Marinette for helping us get all set up and ready to go. Take a look at our
Number 21, Mason Small.
some of our equipment here at Pedersen Ballpark. The first offering to Mason Schmall misses for a ball. Strikeout looking for Mason against Bennett Stockey in the second inning. Wyatt Hibblink and Caden Brugink due up. We grounded over to third and over the glove. Throw over to first and not in time, and an infield base hit for Mason Schmall. Good hustle there for Mason. Good try out there by Tyler Webb over at shortstop. And now Wyatt Hibblink, the right fielder.
Now batting the right fielder, number 27, Wyatt Hibblink.
Talk about the national regionals, the 2nd through the 6th in Midland, Michigan. The American Legion World Series taking place August 10th through the 15th. And that was going to be grounded up the middle, off the glove, and no play anywhere. Another single for Sheboygan. Back-to-back infield base hits. That time Sawyer Stein tried to play it, and he slowed it down big time with his glove, allowing Hibblink to reach first. Caden Brugink at the plate. Way in is Remington at first. Playing the bunt, squares the bunt, and gets it down nicely. Stein, throw over to first, and gets the job done, does Caden Brugink on the sacrifice bunt. And there's one away. Runners at second and third for the top of the order, and the always dangerous Alex Ames. Ames has got a lot of power.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Alex Ames.
Alex doesn't like to stick around the batter's box very often. Had a leadoff single in the first, had a leadoff home run on the first pitch against Appleton the other night. 2 big runs out there for Sheboygan, and tried to check his swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Runners at second and third, one away. The 0-1 to Alex Ames. That was going to be high chopper over to second. Tough play for Dykes. They will get the out at first, but a run will score for Sheboygan. And they cut into the deficit here in the 5th inning. A RBI ground out. A 4-3 put out, and there's 2 away now for Nick Herzog.
Now coming to the plate, the shortstop, number 7, Nick Herzog.
Grounded into a double play and walk today, or in the ball game for Nick. Breaking ball good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Grounded into the double play in the first inning. Walked. He was the first batter that Sawyer Stein faced in the resumption of this game. The 0-1. Just missed, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooper Damrow waits on deck. Runner stands at third. That's Wyatt Hibblink. Trying to get another run back is Sheboygan. And went all the way around. Had Herzog guessing, and Stein won that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's Nick Herzog. Stein trying to keep a runner stranded at third. The 1-2. And swung on and missed. Knickerbocker's got to secure the out, and he does. Throws down to Remington at first end, the 5th inning. Sheboygan gets a run on a couple of hits. They leave a runner left on base. We've played 5 complete. It is now Eau Claire 3 and Sheboygan 1. You're watching the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
In the bottom of the 5th.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Some of us are out to win championships. Others just want to win the moment. And for others, simply climbing a flight of stairs is a win. But for all of us, the small victories make life better. And none of us wins alone. When we get knocked down, it takes a team, an extraordinary team to help us heal like a pro. For your bones, muscles, joints, and everything else that makes life move, there's only Bellin Health. Welcome to your healthiest life.
Welcome back to Dale Minzlaw Field here at Pedersen Ballpark in Marinette. Bennett Stocky to lead things off, last night's starting pitcher for Eau Claire. And the first one from Caleb Salm misses outside for a ball. We're in the 6th inning. 3-1 Eau Claire. And we started in the top of the 4th inning. Foul straight back is 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out here in the visitor half of the 6th. Caleb Salm kicks and fires. Breaker didn't break, and it's 2-1. Stocky, an RBI single and a ground out. His 2 at-bats last night. Fouled it back and off of the Sheboygan catcher, Aiden Brugink, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Couldn't find her right away. Take a look at Sam Knickerbocker over there. Sam, a very good catcher for Eau Claire, was outstanding at Eau Claire Regis in high school. And the 2-2. And the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just missed outside. Caleb Salm's pitched well in relief appearance this afternoon. Going to be a shallow hit to center field and a leadoff base hit for Bennett Stocky. Like to wish Megan Stocky, Bennett's mom, a happy birthday. Forgot I wrote it down. And a big happy birthday to Megan Stocky. Now Brayton Thilman, the right fielder. Eau Claire's got warm-up action in their bullpen. They bunted down the first base line. Beautifully done by Thilman. And they get the out at first, but a sacrifice bunt is successful. And there's one away for Tyler Webb, the shortstop.
Now batting the shortstop, number 21,
Tyler, a single and a sacrifice bunt to his stat line. First offering to Webb is good for a strike. These two teams met in the state championship game in Marinette in 2018 as Sheboygan won that state tournament. Missed inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. That tournament's went all 15 games 5 years ago. Eau Claire won the first game of the championship Saturday, and then Sheboygan came back and won 5-3. They claim a state tournament, grounded up the middle. Tough play off the glove, and no plays anywhere. And a lot of infield base hits here today. And now Austin Remington getting his first chance to swing. Remington was a defensive change. Eli Rathke had to finish his at-bat.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15.
He was at the plate when the lightning struck last night, finished his at-bat. Now Austin Remington will come in to hit for the first time in this ball game. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Top of the order due up next for post 53. A breaking ball way high and out. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. CJ Varsho awaits on deck. One ball and no strikes. Popped up, shallow right field. Hibblink back on it. Tagging from third is going to be Stocky. The throw home is going to be not in time. Stocky just beat it. Remington drives in a run, and Eau Claire gets that run right back. The throw is on the mark for Wyatt Hibblink, just a tad bit late.
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, CJ Varsho.
And now CJ Varsho, center fielder. The runner at first and 2 outs. 4-1 Eau Claire. First offering to CJ is good for a strike. Caleb Salm on the mound. Pitch number 29 coming here for Caleb. Throw down to second is not in time. And a stolen base for Tyler Webb. Throw is going to be short nonetheless. Nick Herzog tried to cut it off, and Tyler Webb stole second base with ease. 1 ball and 1 strike to CJ Varsho. Caleb steps off. Sheboygan will have 3, 4, and 5 due up in their half of the 6th inning. A little bit of work to do. Missed outside to CJ, and it's 2-1. Just past 4 o'clock here in Marinette. We are in the top of the 6th inning. A game that is being resumed from last night. Wild pitch, but out to get it is Brugink, and it's 3-1 to the speedy CJ Varsho. 75 degrees here in Marinette. As soon as that rain stopped and the sun came out, the heat was turned on right away. Lined into right field, and they're going to send the runner, Webb. The throw is going to be cut off. An RBI base hit for CJ Varsho. Eau Claire leading off right where they stopped last night. And now Cooper Dykes at the plate.
Now batting the second baseman, Cooper Dykes.
Cooper Dykes was warming up as in the bullpen with Sawyer Steins at 28 pitches. You might see that pitching change in the next inning to keep Sawyer Stein underneath that 30 pitch count mark. And with that, then Sawyer can come back and pitch even in the second game of the day. And there's a strike to Dykes, and it's 0-1. 74 degrees. How about this number? 85% humidity in Marinette today. Runner at first and 2 outs. See if Varsho wants to take off. Salm sets, Varsho stays, and a breaking ball just missed. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Dykes. 5-1 Eau Claire. Again, Eau Claire will take on Janesville tonight no matter what. It's just a matter of what time will they play. Popped up, third base side, foul territory. It is in play, but no, just drifting out of play. And it's 1-2. Manitowoc here, awaiting. Manitowoc will play Sheboygan no matter what. Again, those games have been determined because Eau Claire and Manitowoc can't play each other until tomorrow. Line to left field. Over on it is Dane Nikolai. He's going to make the catch to end the sixth inning. But Eau Claire adds two more here in the sixth on 3 base hits. They leave one left on. We play 5.5. Eau Claire 5, Sheboygan 1. You're watching the 2023 Wisconsin American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Taking a look at Manitowoc as they get ready for their game tonight. Sheboygan will be going up against the new pitcher, Tyler Iverson. Again, Sawyer Stein staying below that 30 pitch mark, able to pitch later on tonight if needed for Eau Claire. Tyler Iverson will face off with Cooper Damrow, Ryan Steffen, and Dane Nikolai. The other defensive change for Eau Claire is that I'm assuming Tyler Iverson takes over the 9 spot in the batting order for Austin Remington because Sawyer Stein went over to first base. The first offering is lifted into right field. Back on it is Brayton Thilman, still drifting back and makes the easy routine catch for the first out. 1 up and 1 down. Can't get much more efficient than that for Tyler Iverson. And now Ryan Steffen, a strikeout and a single today for Ryan. I thank our sponsors, City of Marinette, Schuker Law, Stevenson Bank, Marinette High School class of 1982, Finn Cantieri, Riverside Auto, Wapaka Foundry, Hometown Family Restaurant, Marinette Lions, Hanson Onion Martell Funeral Home, Best Western Riverside Inn, Polzine Dental, and Bell & Health. A breaking ball from Iverson, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes, 1 away. Iverson fires back, and that was going to be knuckled foul and out of play. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Second appearance for Tyler in this state tournament. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball and a beauty, but missed outside and low, 2-1. Good eye there by Steffen. 2-1, chopped over to shorts. That's Tyler Webb, sure-handed shortstop. Records the out, and there's 2 away on the ground out. Now Dane Nikolai, a fly out and a strikeout today, or in the ball game for Dane.
Now batting the left fielder, number 3, Dane Nikolai.
Iverson pitching pitch number 6 here in his outing. High and tight to Dane, and it's 1-0. Again, with an Eau Claire win, they will play at 8 o'clock tonight, or approximately 8 o'clock, depending on how all things pan out in our upcoming game between Manitowoc and Sheboygan. Manitowoc's ready to play, so that is the next game. That was going to be popped over to second. Tough play, backing up and making a nice catch as Cooper Dykes to end the Sheboygan 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down for Tyler Iverson. We go to the 7th. 5-1 Eau Claire. You're watching the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
Life can be tough. Sometimes you need more than just legal services. You need someone who believes in you. At Schickert Law Offices, our experienced attorneys don't just provide legal services. We provide unwavering support and encouragement to their clients. Our team deals with criminal law, family law, divorce, and more. But what they specialize in most is standing by their clients every step of the way. When you need someone in your court, choose the law firm that will believe in you. Choose Schickert Law Office.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Taking a look at Sheboygan, still high spirits in the Sheboygan Legion dugout. Trailing 5-1, they'll take on, looks like, again, no matter what, they'll take on Manitowoc. Just a matter of time, but it looks like Manitowoc's ready to go for the next game as you see the Sheboygan coaches talking to the Manitowoc players, knowing that they will play them next. Coming up. Again, those were determined before. That was going to be lined to deep center field over the head and hits the bottom of the wall. A long single for Stein. He hit it so hard, and Mason Schmall was playing so deep that Stein was held to a single but a hard hit to lead off the 7th inning. Caleb Solomon, his 3rd inning of work. Now Trenton Palmer, the left fielder. A walk in the 5th inning. The 9th hit of the game for Eau Claire. Breaking ball. There's a swing and a miss. That one gets all the way to the backstop. On the wild pitch, but a strike swinging by Palmer. Saw 4 pitches out of the zone, not close in the 5th. Swings that one in the dirt, and it's 0-1. Mike Wendlandt on the call of our next game for Sheboygan and Manitowoc. Cale Jacoby will call our nightcap tonight. Janesville and Eau Claire. Missed high. One ball and 1 strike to Trenton Palmer. Caleb Psalm comes set and fires home. Breaking ball outside, and it's 2-1. Sam Knickerbocker awaits on deck for Eau Claire. Beautiful afternoon into early evening already. It's 4:15. These days just fly by. And Palmer looks at another ball, and it's 3-1. Pitch number 42 coming here for Caleb Psalm. At this point, if your coach Steve goes, you just let Caleb go and see what happens the rest of the afternoon. And a 5-pitch walk that time. Second walk for Trenton Palmer in this game. And now Sam Knickerbocker, an RBI single, a ground out and a fly out today for Sam. There is maybe some warm-up action here for Sheboygan as meeting on the mound here. 5-1 Eau Claire. We play in the top of the 7th inning. Meeting on the mound, give Brett Rybacek a little bit of some more time to warm up. In at first is Ryan Steffen playing the bunt for Knickerbocker. He pulls it back and misses for a ball to Sam. RBI single in the first inning. Ground out to third in the third, and a fly out to center back in the fifth inning. 2 on and nobody out here for Eau Claire in the seventh. Squares the bunt, pops it back, and he knew right away. Frustrated with himself on that bunt attempt. Retrieving the ball, Bennett Stocky. Again, Bennett has an opportunity to pitch tomorrow if Eau Claire is able to hang on to this win here tonight. The 1-1, squares the bunt again, fouls it back again. Sam getting in his head a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the seventh. Sheboygan will have 6, 7, and 8 in their half of the seventh inning. Trying to keep it just a 4-run deficit. Breaking ball and a beauty. Got him looking for the backwards K, and there's 1 away. Been a lot of good breaking balls here at this tournament, and that was a tremendous one there from Caleb Salm. And there's 1 away now for Bennett Stocky. 2 for 3 today, an RBI in the first, and a ground out in the third. RBI single in the first, ground out in the third, RBI or a single and a run scored back in the sixth. 2 on and 1 out. First offering from Salm misses outside. Pitch number 47 for Caleb today. Salm comes set. Looks and fires. Grounded over to second. That's Ames. They're going to go to second for 1, and it's dropped. And now they're going to ask if it was on the exchange from glove to hand. And that's the argument that Nick Herzog is going to make. And it also looked like Trenton Palmer may have slid into the hand. And our base umpire says no, not on the exchange. And Steve Goes asking the umpire if he can ask for some help. And umpire was right on that call. I don't know if any other umpire would have any other look at it. And they're going to stick with it. So Stocky will reach on a fielder's choice, and Palmer probably have to call that an error, huh?
Now batting number 4, Braden Tillman.
Now bases are loaded for Braden Tillman. Our first error of the game. And breaking ball to Tillman, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Well, they give that to Nick Herzog, the shortstop. Drop the ball. 1-0 to Braden Tillman. RBI base hit, a walk, and a sacrifice bunt. Bases are loaded for Eau Claire, and the offering misses low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Yeah, Rybacek warming up in the bullpen. And the 2-0. Going to be hit hard to right, and that one's going to drift foul, and it's 2-1. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. If you have the chance to, let us know where you're watching from. Had Australia checking in last night. Popped up and out of play again, and it's 2-2. A lot of good crowd on, or a lot of good people watching online. Good crowd here in Marinette all week. Good crowd watching online as well from all over the world. Bases loaded, 1 out. Offering to Thilman, missed outside. And now now it's a full count with Tyler Webb awaiting on deck. Caleb Psalm in dangerous territory right now. Psalm comes set. The 3-2 home. Breaking ball hit to center, backing up is Schmall. It's over his head. That's going to one-hop the wall. Scoring will be Stein. Scoring will be Palmer. And they're going to hold Stocky at third. The throw is on time, but not applied on the tag. A 2 RBI double for Brayton Thilman. And Eau Claire opens it up here in the 7th inning, 7-1. Post 53. Stocky to third. And now Tyler Webb, a couple of singles. And that will do it for Caleb Psalm today. Again, Caleb, good effort this afternoon. And now Brett Rybacek will likely be the new pitcher here, the young lefty. Caleb exits with a round of applause from the Sheboygan faithful. And it looks like the young lefty, Brett Rybacek, will be the new pitcher. We'll take a quick break. Come back with a pitching change. It's Eau Claire 7 and Sheboygan 1. You're watching the 2023 Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament right here at Zaleski Sports.
With the new Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've made the simple, everyday transactions a lot more rewarding. Open a Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust and get $5 back when you make 25 monthly debit card purchases. It's that simple.
First offering to Tyler Webb is good for a strike. And now they got him picked off here. Throw it to third. Stocky in a rundown. And Rybacek's going to tag him. And they got him all sorts of discombobulated on that play. So Stocky's going to be out. And there's 2 away. So 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs now. Tyler Webb with the runner at third. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 coming back. Foul, look out, Mike. Brett Rybacek is very young, just going to be going into his sophomore season of high school at Sheboygan North. That's going to be fouled back. There is an extra R in there for Brett. 7-1, runner at third and 2 outs. 7-1 Eau Claire. There's Mike. And the offering home is going to be lifted, foul, and out of play. Tyler Webb today, a couple of singles and a sacrifice bunt for Tyler in his at-bats. Claire looking to get another one here. Runner standing at third is Brayton Thillman. Breaking ball missed inside, and it runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuces are wild here in the 7th inning. Again, Brett's Sheboygan North, just going into his sophomore season of high school in a couple of weeks. Put into a big spot right back to him. And low throw, and that'll end the 7th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, and there was a runner left on base. We've played 6.5. Last shot here for Sheboygan. It is 7-1 Eau Claire. You're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Kyle Wessner, the pinch hitter here for Sheboygan, is going to be hitting for Caleb Salm, or no longer Caleb Salm.
Number 17, Kyle Wessner.
Wessner coming in to hit for the pitcher, Brett Ryberchek. And the offering is good for a strike. It's 0-1 to Wessner. The 0-1 coming back in tight on Kyle. 1 ball and 1 strike. Have an opportunity to talk to winning coach at the conclusion of this game. In and out of the glove of Sam Knickerbocker, and it's 2-1. Again, the winner of this one will and missed for a ball. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Bounced in there, and Kyle draws a leadoff walk here in the 7th. It'll be Jonah Walliser, the new hitter. Coach Steve Goh is getting all sorts of new guys in here.
Now batting for Sheboygan, number 16, Jonah Walliser.
Runner at first and nobody out. We play in the bottom of the 7th inning, 7-1 Eau Claire. Kicks and fires. Going to be grounded over to second. Tough play. Bobble to first and got him in time. Nice recovery there by Cooper Dykes. On the 4-3 putout. There's one away now for another guy we got here. Tyler Voigt. Ty Voigt, who pitched earlier in this. When did Ty pitch? He pitched against Marinette on Tuesday night.
Number 12, Ty Voigt.
Ty again pitched in their win against Marinette. Hitting for Wyatt Hibelink. Miss low for a ball. Tyler Iverson in relief here tonight against Sawyer Stein. Cade Brugink on deck. And Voigt looks at a strike and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second and 1 out. Kicks and fires the 1-1 and in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Again, with a win here, Eau Claire or Sheboygan will punch their ticket to a state championship game or games tomorrow. And the 1-2. Chopped down the third base line. It is not going to hit a pebble, which there aren't many of here. And it's going to stay foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ty Voigt. And they will, either one of these teams will secure a spot in the state championship games tomorrow. Both of these teams still play a game tonight. Sheboygan will face off with Manitowoc. Either way, Eau Claire will take on Janesville tonight. 1-2, fouled back, and it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch number 19, or pitch number 20, I should say, coming here for Tyler Iverson. Again, you want to try and keep him under that 30 pitch count mark. Huge lead at second base. No worry for the runner out there. And that one misses low. That one gets by Knickerbocker, and because Westner had such a huge secondary lead, or a huge lead to begin with, he was able to take third on the pitch. The 2-2 coming back. And just missed a tad bit. 3-2. The 3-2. And got him on a high strike. And there's 2 away. 2 outs now for Caden Brugink, the catcher.
Now batting number 15, Caden Brugink.
Caden, a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt. His lone 2 at-bats in this ball game. Low for a ball, and it's 1-0. And we'll have an opportunity to talk to a winning coach at the conclusion of this ball game. That's 2-0. The 2-0. Pop in the mitt, and it's 3-0 to the number 9 hitter. Alex Ames awaits on deck for Sheboygan. Pitch number 26 here for Iverson. And there's a strike. The 3-1. And walked him. That's a big walk there for Eau Claire and their pitching staff. Obviously, Sheboygan's still got a lot of work to do, but if you keep Tyler Iverson in under 30, he can pitch tomorrow. If you don't, then he cannot, because you have to have 1 day off if you're over the 30 pitch mark. Ames, single, fly out, and a ground out. That's going to be a chopped and into left. Tough play across the second, and he's safe. Oh, man, that was close. Brugink didn't slide into second base. Sheboygan gets a run here in the 7th. Ames with an RBI base hit. And the Eau Claire dugout stirring right now. And now Nick Herzog, strikeout victim in the 5th. 7-2 Eau Claire. 2 on and 2 out. Pitch number 29. Going to be hit hard to right. Backing up on it is Thilman, and that will do it. Eau Claire, post 53, wins it here today, a 7-2 win over Sheboygan. Again, securing them a spot in the state championship game. And how about this? Tyler Iverson finishes with 29 pitches. One swing from Nick Herzog, end of the game here today. Eau Claire 53, 7, and Sheboygan 2. We'll have our Marquardt Motors post-game show when we come back. Talk to Eau Claire after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Marquardt Motors, we want our customers to experience the highest possible level of satisfaction. That's why we offer the largest selection of new and used vehicles at the lowest possible price. It's why we offer Saturday service, and we have our own body shop on site. We want buying and taking care of your vehicle to be easy and convenient for you. Earning your trust is what matters most. At Marquardt, we know business is really about people and relationships, not dollar signs in the bottom line. That's why our salespeople are paid by salary and a bonus for volume, but never a commission on the amount you pay for your vehicle. It's why we offer comfortable waiting rooms with refreshments, home-baked cookies, and free Wi-Fi. Buying and servicing your vehicle should be both easy and comfortable. At Marquardt Motors, we know your vehicle is a huge part of your life, providing freedom of mobility and safety for your family. That's why we offer the largest fleet of free loaners in the area. It's also why we offer GM-certified service and parts at very competitive prices. It's why we have GM-certified and world-class technicians on our team. You can have peace of mind knowing that we'll be here to take care of you for as long as you own your vehicle. It's our goal to offer the best car buying and servicing experience in the Chippewa Valley. We can't promise to be perfect, but we will always strive to operate with integrity. I'm Dave Marquardt. I invite you to come experience the personal service we've worked for 50 years to achieve and will continue to improve on for many years to come.
Welcome back to Marinette as the Eau Claire Post 53 Ball Club punch their ticket to a state championship game tomorrow. No matter what happens the rest of the night or weekend, Coach, just talk a little bit about it. Obviously, a long rain delay coming back and getting the job done this afternoon.
Hey, the guys are grinders, and a lot of people contributed that game. Kind of emotional. State championship game, off to nationals. Can't beat it, they deserve it.
And we've had the opportunity, we've had the privilege of covering you guys a lot with Bob and Eau Claire. A little bit of a slow start to the season. What have you seen from the guys the last 6 weeks or so?
Well, yeah, we've really put it together. If I could, if I knew that answer, I'd probably be coaching the Brewers right now. But they come to play. We've cleaned up a few things that we weren't doing very well early on, and we're doing the little things. We missed a bunt there, but everything else, we don't make any errors, and our pitchers throw.
And getting the job done, obviously coming back and getting this win, but staying undefeated against, again, one of the top-notch programs and one of the top-notch, state tournaments in the whole country.
Yeah, there's really good teams. Some years I think that the teams in the state tournament are down. Not this year. I mean, you got a lot of big programs here. Manny was state champs last year, and Sheboygan was a couple years ago, and Plover's always, one of the big teams in the state. So really good accomplishment for our guys to win Game 11 and move on.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Coach. To see you tonight. Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off. Again, congratulations to Eau Claire. They have punched their ticket to the state championship and are heading to nationals. No matter what happens the rest of the weekend, a 7-2 win here today over Sheboygan. For Bill Held, Mike Wenlett, Trevor Zaleski, Kale Jacoby, and Jason Zaleski, this is Steve Maves. We're hoping for another game in about 45 minutes. The rain is starting again here in Marinette. But with that, we got Manitowoc and Sheboygan coming up next right here on Zaleski Sports.